Hello everybody, how is it going? My name is Lucas and welcome to Amps with the Axe Factory. Today, we're going to be checking out the Trainwreck rocket. And guys, if it's your first time here, or if you have been here before, make sure you guys subscribe. I do lots of cool stuff for you, Axe Factory tutorials, mixing reviews, gear reviews, and I don't want you to miss any of that cool stuff, so make sure you are subscribed. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and check out the Trainwreck rocket. So you actually still can order new Trainwrecks. The owner of Trainwreck, the original founder, Mr. Ken Fisher, he died in 2006, but his partner who was working with him at the time when he was alive is actually still making Trainwreck amps. And if you want a breakdown on the lore of it, this is Pete Thorne demoing at Liverpool, but in the very beginning of this video, he goes over the lore of Trainwreck amps, which is really cool. So in the rocket itself, it is going to have two 12AX preamp tubes. It's going to have a 12AX phase inverter, 4 EL84s, which is a lot like the Liverpool, but where it differs is that the rocket has a 5R84 rectifier in it. So the rocket is basically, I guess you could call it Ken's take on the perfect Vox, because he says it's like a Vox that died and went to heaven. And if you look on the controls for this amp, they're very simple. They're not as extensive as the Liverpool and the Express. You kind of have a presence knob and stuff on both of those. But for this, you just have a high cut and you have gain, bass, and treble. What did I do? I pulled a little bit of mids out of here. I mean, you could always go to ideal, dial it in the best possible way you could ever want. I tend to like to dial them in on tone tab because that is kind of the controls on the original amp. IR wise, we are going to be using ML Mega Green, which is the best greenbacks ever made. That is going to be stuffed into a Mace cab. Going to be using my Anderson Cobra S with some Anderson pickups as the HC3 in the bridge, HC1 in the neck. I'll cycle through my different pickup positions while I am playing, and I'll use a drive at one point, and we will talk about it after I'm finished playing. Alright, let's rock out with the rocket. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the Trainwreck rocket. If you are a Vox person, this is a good alternative to check out. The controls are very simple. Like I've owned before, I just pull a little bit of mids out. It sounded kind of cool when I kicked on the clone. I mean, you don't really need drives with these amps. I just kicked it on for fun to see what it would sound like, and I just used the clone just to simulate two really expensive things that are modeled. Because, I mean, let's face it, both of those things are very expensive, and I'll never own them. Guys, I think that is going to be it. This amp is simple. It's nice. As you can hear, when you crank the gain, it gets nice and out of control. But I find it kind of excels at like 3 or below. I just kind of like where it does the best. It does clean up really well. Let me just kind of show you how it cleans up. I guess I'll use a bridge pickup. So you have that option if you would like a little bit of clean sound when you are playing the rocket. And guys, this is tentatively the last episode of Amps of the Axe FX3. I have reached the end. All 313 amps that are in here, I have covered them all in some way, shape, or form. So this is going to be the stopping point of the series until Cliff adds some more amps, which I'm sure he will, because I've kind of gone out of order and covered some of the newer stuff that he's added. Started this series in November of 19, I believe, is when I started it. I did take breaks here and there, but if you follow me this far into this and you still watching the video, thank you so much. It's been a very long time. I've enjoyed doing this series because I got to test out every amp in the Axe FX. I mean, we have so many of them. We have so much to choose from. And it helped me learn how to dial in tones a lot better because I got used to dialing in tones on amps I've never heard of, amps I've never played. It's been really fun. It's been an honor. And if you follow me this far, seriously, I thank you. There's a lot of stuff out there vying for your attention. You chose to spend some of it with me, and I greatly appreciate it. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.